This here's a jam for all the fellas. Try to do what those ladies tell us. Get shot down cause you're overzealous.
Ya ni llegó. Presente. Here we go.
Y'all ready for this?
If you want my
Bum diggy 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 bong diggy bong.
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the
Sensual. Un movimiento sensual. Sensual. Un movimiento.
Lord, I don't even know if you guys can hear me. I'm sorry. I'm stopping it. It's some spectacular lightning. Every time I go inside, this is a big storm. We haven't had one in a long time, and the chickens keep knocking at the door, all like freaked out, instead of just going in their coops. So I'm just trying to get them calmed down here. But I might lose power, and B, you're going to hear some interesting lightning strikes. But let me finish letting this play.
Sexy. Sexy. Un movimiento muy sexy. Sexy.
Y aquí se viene azul azul con este baile que es. La llevo al dealer que quede en el este. Y yo le pregunto cuál tú quieres, este o este. Este o este. Échale saliva, se fue. Este o este. Échale saliva, se fue.
Súmale mambo pa' que mi gata prenda los motores. Súmale mambo pa' que mi gata prenda los
Gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out from stainless steel. Hit it, Fergie.
all the time I turn around, brothers gather round, always looking at me up and down, looking at my. I just wanna say it now, I ain't trying to round up drama, little mama, I don't wanna take it. And I know I'm coming off just a little bit conceited, and I keep on repeating how the boys wanna eat it, but I'm trying to tell that I can't be treated.
Tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music loud, women walk, being kicked around since I was born. I never tolerate, I don't hate, and you may look the other way.
Until the break of dawn, I go on and on, on and on, on and on. Until the break of dawn, I go.
Assemble.
Well, hello. Hello, everybody. I kept pushing this live. I was about to push it till tomorrow, and I said, oh, let's just do this. How is everybody? Hey, Jen. Hope you're doing okay, hanging in there. Sarah, can you Driving home. Hey, sweets. Hey, George. All right. Sorry, I am still healing, so it's going to take me a minute with my eyes here. Hey, Gang Talk, Jenny. Oop, more lightning. Cooking and listening. I'll be going in a minute. I just trying to get them settled. Hey, Gypsy. Mari, hello. Kirsten. Hey, Blast. Y'all be careful driving. All right, I think. Do. All right. Be nice to me, George. Uh-oh. Hello, Patty. Did I say hi to you? I see people. Hey, Cooch. People saying hi to you, but I didn't see you. Okay, good. You can hear me. Hopefully that sticks. I'll be off camera today, maybe for a while. Let me get down here. Hey, Anne. Okay. How did you get out? Hold on. I don't think you want to be out here. Hey, Michelle. It's weird. Am I missing these people, or why am I not seeing them? Oh, there's Michelle. Okay, gotcha. Hello. Graciela, hello. Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Mod. No worries. Understand. Hey, Daisy. Nice to see you as well. I'm doing great on that, I think. Hey, Kendra. Have a good night, Mod. Oh, yeah. Happy birthday. I know it's this week, but I hope you have a nice birthday, Mod. All right, I'm down here. Okay. So, yeah, Mod, please leave because I don't want to feel bad. And I actually was going to first address the fact that I wanted to apologize for Saturday night. Hold on. I think the chickens are distracted enough that I can go inside because this rain ain't stopping anytime soon. I'm not usually good. All right, y'all go be chickens. Get a bath. Okay. Sorry, all moving around. Come on, Cat. Okay, so yeah, Saturday night, I think it was Saturday night, one of those nights, I heard my phone going off, and so I wake up. Now, if you don't know, I had eye surgery. I got an implant under the eye, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I had already slathered up my eye with the antibiotic cream or whatever. So I didn't get to say hello to a lot of people. I, was just also kind of rage, waking up in the middle of the night, hearing what I was hearing, rage response. So I just want to say to those people, I'm sorry I didn't say hello specifically. I was down to one eye at that point. So I apologize for that. And I was going to say, I shouldn't have said something without knowing for sure. But, Maria's just following my every freaking move. And now I really don't care to apologize. But I'll just state it. I did say when John was talking about the whole Lauren Marie, the whole phone call, all of that. I don't know. I guess I made some statement that, sorry, hold on, my son is traveling and I just want to make sure he's okay. What was I saying? Oh, about, now I assume, of course, a lot of things about Maria just because of my experience with Maria specifically. And it's interesting because I did go back and listen to her lives about a month ago, the end of January, where she was talking and acknowledging that Lauren Marie uh, was the one that warned John, which again, none of us care about that. Really, you know, not, I'll leave it there for now, but, um, you know, she's got to make a post, you know, about things that I say only. So I guess that's what we're doing now. So, but you're very, very bored, Maria. You're very, very, very bored. Do I know for a fact how it went? Like, did Lauren Marie go to Maria and say, I'm going to do this? Or did Maria ask Lauren Marie to do that? I have no idea. I really don't. I was just yammering. So I will admit that. I really don't know. But it was interesting because one minute Maria is saying, she didn't tell us because we would have all said, don't tell them. But then the next minute, there's a clip of her. I was going to put it up in response to her as well. I'm like, I really don't care that much to do that. There's another clip of none of us wanted Cody to go to jail. So it's kind of interesting that a day apart that changed. Yeah. So I'm not worried about Lauren Marie with group chats. I'm not worried that she's pulling a rake-in or anything like that. I think John lies and says he has things or was told things. And there's a few reasons I think that. Some of the things he said, and just also my experience with him. Hey, Christoph. Hey, Irish. Hope you had a nice birthday. Uh-oh, don't die on me, mouse. I apologize. It is taking me just a few minutes more to double check these messages. Sorry if anybody else has come in. Let me get down here again. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I can't imagine from what, everything that I've known about her. I can't imagine that she would have taken, the group chat, especially after seeing what all the women have gone through. No, I don't think that. And did they talk that night? I don't know. Maybe briefly. I don't know. But again, knowing John, and I've seen how he's lied about myself. And again, and it's funny because like Susie got to see it firsthand. And I'm sorry, Susie, that you're going through what you're going through. And I'm not trying to, I'm only just using you as an example that until he lies on you, do you see over something so stupid? So like he was lying and saying that Susie was asking for donations all the while giving super chats away. And Susie's like, I didn't do that. Why would he lie? Well, that's what we've been saying for years. He would just say some of the most ridiculous things. And yeah. Exactly. Ridiculous things. And you can say he's lying and, are people they really, until they experience or know someone that he's lied on or something like that, when he's like that, it's really hard for people to know what's the truth. Yeah. Was that today? God, today has been a long day. If that's today that I woke up and he was gone. We all know the cycle. And where's my picture? Let me see if I have it. I do. All right. Well, let me get back over here, remove some comments. Okay, we are at obviously part 4 of the cycle. And number 1, back to boring content lives, or I've seen the rebranding coming out. He's going to do something new and this, and a new intro. And of course, that's with people helping him. Hey, Lisa. So yeah, we are again back in the cycle. I think there's been a couple of mini cycles in this year, but he wasn't gone a year. He was gone, I would say, about 6 months when all the Lita crap took off. Then he was, around for the most part, staying out of the drama, but he was still in some of the drama. And then it went totally left. It totally backfired on him. I mean, I haven't watched everything, but I have watched or listened to since Saturday, in the afternoon. I saw that Jen was live, and then he goes live and then acts like she just went live on top of it. Just typical shit. Let me get caught up here. Why I don't have my iPad, but it does get blurry for what the stupid freaking ointment. Well, it's not stupid. It's doing what it's supposed to do. All right, I already got up there. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. Brenna, hello. I'm going back up there. All right, that's where I was at. Yeah, is that still happening? Yeah, I saw that she was live before I went live. Yeah, that was the other thing that Maria had to make a community post about. Yeah, the reason, again, I will say, Maria, the reason I went to that conclusion, and I'll apologize if I find out differently. I don't know. Apology is a strong word. I'll acknowledge it. How about that? A, I know you, but B, I couldn't see the chat because I was rewinding, and I guess the live was already over. So there was no chat to be seen. And plus, Maria has me blocked, as does Jules. So I can't see a damn thing that they're writing. So I can only go off of, obviously, visual audio clues from Sophie. And although Sophie wasn't on screen, I heard her going back and forth with Maria. So I presumed, I've seen in the past, and when I've shared stuff with people, you go back and forth with the person that's covering it, that it was her. And again, just based off things. Again, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't know who, how, why, really, this and why now this came out. Which one are we talking about? Spoofs probably told him. All right, let me go back. Yeah, someone had right before I went live, I heard that she was in the live. I wasn't watching the chat because I was trying to do other things, but she said that she had also received. So I guess these were sent around to a couple people, right, Cooch? I can't either because stuff, especially I really had been out for not listening for a week or two, and when I started listening, I'm again starting my whole what am I doing here? But then John kind of got me a little focused in there Saturday night with this bullshit, trying to bring it up 2 fucking years later. I can tell what I remember of the situation. I really couldn't tell you who was in that second chat. Some people, I don't know if they ever came back to it. I left once or twice and came back. Hold on, we'll get back to that. Let me make sure. Let's finish up on one thing at a time. I'm skipping. He skipped stage 2. What's begging money problems? I don't know. See, I heard you say that, Chris, the other day, that you didn't think he had been really grifting. I disagree. From what I saw, I remember I didn't watch the videos about it. I heard about his car accident, and then every now and then I would pop into a live and that. I don't know. I guess I look at it a little bit differently. When that whole thing with the Janice happened, I mean, I never seen. I understand being hacked or whatever. Yeah, that would piss me off. But I think to me, it was more the fact of it dangling I don't know, what was it, $100, $50 out there. And it's like that Geico commercial with it on the fishing pole. Here it is. Here it is. Hey, Miss Liability. Here, and he was really working for it. And it just wasn't happening. And then when he comes back on the next day and brags, first he said he had a $500, out of it, that people felt so sorry for him. So in other words, to me, that's grifting. Stop it, Rich. Ugh. Now I'm going to move locations again. And then by later that afternoon, it had turned to 500. To 1,000. Yeah. So first, I made 500 overnight, and then it was 1,000. So, but again, I really wasn't paying too much attention to all his lives at that point. It's nice being off camera. You just walk around. I have to plug in my phone. Okay. Sorry. Changing locations. I have a mini fridge that sits right next to me, and it's, I think, going. It's, I was grifting for another mini fridge. Okay. He didn't skip stage 2. Okay. Hey, Zeus. See, I'm reading things wrong. I apologize. I don't know. It depends, honestly. Someone pisses him off enough. He's really unpredictable. He could be gone a week. He'll call it 6 months. He could be gone 3 months, and it'll be 2 years. I don't know. And I have not talked. And in fact, I actually either privated or put it on my members almost all of my lives about him. Then to be, and I think he was just more frustrated that I didn't play along, and except he never apologized. I never apologized. Don't think I had anything to apologize for as far as the whole thing with his mother-in-law. I'm not going to apologize for something I didn't do. So I think he was getting frustrated that his typical, it's just my opinion, his typical antics just weren't working. Yep. All right, let me get down here. I mean, and again, hearing all the same shit that we were friends. Again, no one has ever seen me in his live. Ever. Oh, we're going to get big light thunder. Hold on. Exactly. There it goes. That was far away. Oof. Yes. Was it last night that he went really off the rails? I don't. You got to watch Cooch's last 2 lives. She covered it. I didn't record it or anything. He said he basically totally reverted to 2023 or 2022 John Yates, especially with the whole mother-in-law thing. He said some horrible things about a deceased creator. Again, he got caught. In my opinion, I think he did edit and unsend those messages, and he basically was shocked that, and I'm just resumming what everybody already knows. Trying to get down here. Yeah. What was I just saying? I shouldn't have was saying 2023. I don't know. Yeah, it just was like starting all over again. He fell out with Cooch, he fell out with Kendra. You didn't fall out with me, John, because I never that's what I was saying. Never been in one of his lives on YouTube ever. And yeah, I was on Brooks' panel once, and he came up, and then we got into it because he still wanted to bring up something from 2023. Facts. You think so? Oh, do you think she was real? I don't know. Was it a setup? I don't know. I mean, I can imagine being upset that someone's playing him, but again, it's just the way he handles it, in my opinion. That's what I tell people. I mean, like, I don't hear everything when I'm listening, or sometimes it's just playing in the background. Well, I'm sorry. I know a lady. I've known her for a long time, and it's always the birthday month and birthday trips with her friends, but it's just I never understood that. Like, I joke about it with my husband, like, hey, it's my birthday month, but we joke about it. That was the other thing I had noticed, because it was obviously so important to him in one of those lives. Like, he's been spiraling for like 2 weeks now. I think he just hasn't found his place and who he fit in with. And I know I'm all over the place, guys. I'm so sorry. I haven't been live in like a couple weeks. So yeah, it sounds to me, honestly, what I think happened on Saturday is he was really irritated after going up on AC's panel, and he has KK covering him. And then, so I think he lashed out at Sophie and Heidi because they were friends with him, and then made good with them and needed a safer target. So he lashed out at Jen, and she posted those screenshots. He's called her a liar. She proved. Okay, good. I was wondering if I read that wrong. So yeah, let me get down here. Yeah, and that's what. Yeah, I wouldn't even. I thought about it, letting him in my chat, and then I said, I thought about it for like a week. I'm like, oh, he's trying, but it wasn't enough time for me to see if he had actually changed. I had seen flashes of it, so I'm like, I'm just going to stay away. I had no problem with people that did want to hang in his chat ever. I never had a problem with that. It just wasn't for me, because he holds it over your head. He'll sit there and say, Cooch. He'll frame it in a way. Cooch came crawling back, but then I kicked her out. He'll frame it. He's a fucking victim all the freaking time. I was only trying to be respectful of my friends that were oopsie, I hope I didn't fuck anybody there. That wanted to have a friendship with him. Yeah. I honestly, though, I think that was possibly a setup to Sophie. I think in other words, if he does get doxxed, he's going to blame it on Sophie. I don't know if he actually shared it with her. You remember how he did that whole thing a couple of months ago, that he had been giving different people different bits of information? So, he should know exactly who's doing it. But I think, again, that was just another lie. I don't know if she has confirmed it or not. Yes, that was good coverage. Yeah, so I was in a bad mood when I woke up to that. I'm like, here we go again. My phone going off and him doing the same shit as always, saying the same nasty stuff. I am not apologizing. I didn't do anything wrong. Nothing. Yep. Planning and finding out about something, two different things. There's no planning. Again, I didn't even know who Paul was. Yep. And see how he reacted, Zeus, when he got caught? I mean, it was burn, scorched earth, deflection. It was atomic level freaking deflection. It's ridiculously immature, obviously. I got to say, that was one of the biggest examples of deflection I've seen in a long time. We've seen other examples, but damn, he's just got to had to go at everybody. Yeah, he had to go at you. And see, this is why you can't ever trust him, because you do a thing nice to come up and have a conversation, and again, he'll hold it over your head. Oh, yeah, and him trying to act like he grew my fucking channel. Dude, no. Anybody that knows, I had 25, I know it's dropped. I don't even know what it's at. Don't even care. I had 25,000 on Instagram for stupid memes. And he had absolutely zero to do with that. Zero. Again, I said it before. I wouldn't want him to shout me out. I didn't want anybody to think I was associated with him. In the very beginning, I was being cordial when I was getting to know a bunch of the bloggers, but like I said, I figured out real quick who he was, what he was. Yeah, he he thought if he just threw a big tantrum and deflected, then that means he's really telling the truth. Is you? No worries. You're among friends here. We don't care. He blocked me a long time ago after I asked him in another chat. Apologize to you. Oh, he'll never. He again, what I supposedly did, which I didn't, was worth the death threat. Not one threat, multiple threats, and not just me. Most of the ladies got the death threats. And then it came, he was going to come for our grandkids, our kids, what baptism, their schools. I mean, there's another video. I think I forgot to make that one public. I mean, there was multiple videos of this, or, of his lives of him threatening. So fuck him. Right? Same. All right. We're good with that, Lisa. But oh, my phone's charging, or I would add it. Yeah. I don't know why he went up there, but I don't know what he thought was going to happen. I think he was trying to make a strategic move, and it spectacularly backfired, as we all think. And he ended up, I think he was trying to get, in my eyes, he was trying to get Sophie's subs and Heidi's subs. He knew Jules and Maria's were off limits, but that's what he was going for. Let's be honest. Oh, that's what I was talking about, the views too. Yeah. So I remember at that time, like you could tell how important it is to him, how important views are. And then suddenly I remember it was like 150 or something. And then it legit jumped to like 350 or something like that. People told me it got up over 500. I didn't see those. I didn't watch everything, especially if they were at night. But like he was literally thumping his chest like he was top dog, see. But I remember I was looking at the views after, and for what he may have had that number showing up, but the views, like Jules had like 150, let's say, and she would have almost 2,000 views, and he would sometimes not even break 1,000 views with supposedly like 500 people in there. So no, it's obvious. I don't know if he was being set up. I'll give them that I don't know why anybody would buy. I don't know how much it is, how expensive it is. Let me just get down here. I'm sorry. How expensive it is to buy subs or views, or how that works, why those people watching didn't convert to actual views, because but you could tell whoever did it for him, it made him very happy. It fed into his delusions. And then I gotta say, his last live was absolutely sad. Yeah, that's quite possible. That's kind of, I don't know what's what, honestly, right now. I don't know, like with today and the whole, and that's why I do want to be careful accusing people. I really don't know. But here's the thing I will say. Everything comes out. Everything. So I'm I'm patient. Things like it came out about this call that was made to him. Finally we know. So, again, apparently that's how it works around here. Zeus, did he apologize when he came back? Cooch, did he apologize to you, by the way, at all? Apologize when he came back, but you see how long. Yeah, I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw the, so annoying. Even Jules didn't believe that he was going down to Florida. Knew that it was just a big grift. I don't even, again, it's 2 years ago, but I don't even remember knowing that his mother-in-law was sick. What my memory is I remember a video of him and Cody in a car somewhere, I assume along I-95. I want to say like around Virginia. And that they did a live, and then he's at Angela's. And I truly think he was always going to Angela's because Angela was in New York and he was there doing a horrible job babysitting the kids. Yeah, that didn't change. See, I didn't listen to his content lives or anything, but again, how it's so disrespectful. And we've all been there, and I'm still there when I do my AI lives or whatever, when you only have, 5 people, 15 people. It's so disrespectful. Basically say, I don't want to talk to you guys unless there's at least 100 of you. But yeah, I know I'm all over the place, guys. You just have to work with me. Last night I do want to talk about, and then a little bit about today, but I don't really know too much about today. Probably the same amount you guys do. More people wanted to stop talking to me for whose chats. Exactly. You tell me not to go somewhere, I'm going to go somewhere. Unless, there's certain people I just, I won't even say his name. That's been, has covered us off and on. Obviously, don't care about that one. And you can't convince me on that either, that he wasn't doing that for some mafia granny. Hey, Lack. I actually think people can thank Jules for his recent leaving AC and his group of good she partners with. Well, I don't know. I don't really watch KK. So I don't know how much she was covering him. Was she covering him a lot? Or AC? I don't watch him unless he's on someone else's panel that I watch. You and me both. I swear. That's why I'll put knock knock. Again, I'm not going to say I'm traumatized over it, but I will say I was heightened awareness for sure at that time, and that hearing them say knock knock. I don't know, that one stuck with me for sure. And then the threats about going after our children. I mean, it was absolutely ridiculous. And I do seriously question. You've been gone for a long ass, well, not really. You had 6 months at least where you were off Facebook, and where are we? YouTube. Did you go to Florida? Did you? I hope you really, really did. I really, truly hope you did. But if you didn't, shut the entire fuck up. He looked pathetic, Cooch, by that last live he did where he's trying to. John, you know what you showed me? You showed me, well, I knew how you worked back then on IG. You took a lot of articles and just basically posted them. I mean, and yes, you did have scoops. I'll give you that, but not all of it. A lot of times you were just reposting what other people found. I mean, that's how it works, right? Very few times. I know you were close with a few of them, like Ashley in the beginning and a couple others, and then Paul and Angela stuck around and Jeffrey. But for the most part, it is pressure trying to post every single day when you're a blogger. Not so much a memer. You do it when you feel like it. I know, Cooch. But here's what's sad. You showed us that you were mentioned 3,000 times and you didn't get paid a penny for it. So honestly, I would feel like an idiot personally if I had all these people shouting me out. And maybe in the beginning you start out that way, but then you say, hey, when you build a name for yourself, hey, if you're going to use my stuff, give me a cut. Oh, I don't watch him, but I've been hearing people talk about him. I don't know what he's about. He really thought that. Sorry guys, I'm behind. Cooch, I think it's more he figured out that he was being played by. Yeah, it's my understanding there was nothing of the group chat shown, and I could tell by the names he was saying, because all those people weren't in there. So that's why I knew he was lying, trying to. And honestly, it was a stupid move because, and then to sit there and act like Lauren Marie had to be protected so she could get you this sensitive info, and trying to make her feel like she needed a freaking bodyguard because he's going to send $10,000 to her for group chats that aren't going to show anything what you think they are. And I don't believe that at all that Lauren Marie said, oh yeah, we all knew, we all planned it. And no, I don't believe that at all. You absolutely lied your freaking ass off. If I could get to those group chats, I would absolutely show it, because it's not what it looks like or he's saying it is. Well, I wouldn't, because it's a group chat. So, but I would show my part of like, what's a Paul Stinky Fish? Yeah, me either. All right, let me get down here. Yes, she did a great job. Do you have Rain there too? Sweets. You guys got all the snow up there. I guess we're getting all the rain down here. Right? Right? And there's a few things too that I was thinking about in my little hiatus, but examples. And I started to put them together, and I'm like, you know what? It's just not worth it. But then I come back, and I'll give you this, Maria, like you seem to have backed off a bit on your community tab. Kudos for that. I don't know why the minute I come back, you're following and replying to me only. Like, I think you have a crush on me. I think you do. Why me? Why everybody? It's a little stalkery, okay? It's a bit stalkery. And she did that before I had my surgery. I believe it was when the Nancy Guthrie case, I believe that's her name, was going on. Jimmy wasn't alive, guys, with almost 100,000. There was 2 different lives, and she was in both of them. And there was like between the 2, I think, like almost 100,000 people. I think 93 in one and 12,000 in the other. And Dreamy had given a super chat to the person, and bleep, bleep, just like that. Marie, it's on Maria's community tab. Tell me that's not fucking weird that someone is reporting back. Oh, Jimmy's over here in this chat that has nothing to do with you this side. And she made a chat. It was just absolutely sad, pathetic, disgusting. Like, really. Like, again, that's stalkery. That's bizarre. Okay, let me get back down here. John cannot watch things about him. Well, I made it clear with Mod, like, I hope this doesn't affect, the peace we've made. I know Cooch has made with her as well, and I don't want it to affect that. I respect that that's her friend and she's going to stand up for him. So that's what I'm going to say there. He said in the car on the way down, they were going to Angela's. Did he really? See, I thought that's what I remember. And maybe when he did get that warning, he decided, oh, I can make a big meal out of this. And he did. I'd never apologize for some of the things I've said. Yeah, I mean, I'm not proud of everything I've said, but with him, no. That's a good question. I don't know. If someone did that with my grandkids, hell no, but we're talking about Angela. Yeah, that was the wrong car. It was obviously. I wish that person would come out and admit that that was their car and that he was not really 15 minutes away. Because I don't believe that either. Oh. It wasn't the last time I checked. Yeah, it's either deactivated or who was that Cooch, you mean? He didn't do another live before in the middle of the night or anything, did he? After yours, Cooch? Yeah, it is annoying. And I heard his Twitter is gone too. Sorry, let me get back down here. Yeah, that last live. And then he played, you guys really should watch Cooch's last two lives. The last one, he again was showing his reels of all his articles that were shouted out. And he stops at one point, and he said he was going to let it play on a loop, but the live was only like 59 minutes. They did a horrible job of acting by pretending to mute because he was going to go to the bathroom, and then him and what's his head, Cody, sit and proceed to talk about this pilot. It just sounded so fucking fake. Now I see why the pilot was never picked up. And then he tries to come back after the 10-minute / bathroom break, which is just him and Cody talking about living the good old days and like literally giving details of, this whole pilot driving a car or whatever. Actually, maybe it's two different things. I don't know. Something to do with filming with Jeffrey from 90 Days and then the other filming a pilot. And then he's like, oh, Cody, we weren't muted. It's sad as fuck. Hey, Tracy. Right? It was really. See, and he's had clarity, Daisy, in the past. He's had the clarity where he acknowledges he's his own worst enemy. He ruined his career. And it's amazing to me how he slips in and out of it's everybody else's fault. I got evicted. It's 1 minute he'll take some accountability, and then it's like you're right back to ground zero with it. And so, again, it's everybody else's fault. He reacted and acted like a toddler. But he was nowhere near the top blogger. Sarah with Reality T, I always shout out only because we started at the same time. I don't know if she was doing memes or just blogging at the time, but we talked and she skyrocketed and is still killing it today on this dead ass show. I don't know. I think she covers other shows too, but I mean, that's just one example that I know of personally. Yeah, I think Brooke got a pass, but then, yeah, Brooke, I think you got tossed as well. I don't know if you were able to, I don't, that's between you guys. But I do want to apologize that night. I was kind of tunnel vision there, just listening and responding. And I when I looked at it today, I'm like, oh man, quite a few people were talking to me and I didn't even see it. So I do apologize for that. Someone else too. But I won't. Oh, wait. All right, I'll have to figure out that one later. I don't think so either. I really don't. She's never given me any reason to think that. And yeah, that's all I'll say about that. That's why I was just getting so angry, because I knew he was lying. No. All right, chicken. What time is it? Oh, it's time for your snackies. There you go. Hold on. There you go. Hold on. They each get one cheese nip. Why do they like cheese nips? I really don't know. Not healthy, that's for sure. Here you go. All right. That's okay. JLR. That's who it was. Thank you. Right? All right. Now I see where I'm at here. It could be a lot of people that's on. Yeah. I didn't mean to imply that it was just Julie. I'm sure there's quite a few. It's a hard habit to break, sending people stuff sometimes, or some people are just shit stirrers. It is so nice to see that, and myself too. And it's funny, I was just as slow to I was going to watch and see how it went with Cooch. And I'm like, you know what? Just let it go. Stop being dumb. I'm talking to myself. Because she had shown actual change. John, like I said, I always felt it was not real, not genuine. Maybe he had some genuine moments, but anyway, he always goes back to the same old shit. Wait, who's Dolly? Is that all the clones we have going around? Dolly, what was it? A lamb, a goat? I forget. Exactly. That's what happened. He had a meltdown. He called out memes, and I went investigating on why people hated him. And that's how I know you all. That's why I'm going to put my videos back up, just in case I do not come back or whatever. People will know. Yeah, you got home okay. He had a year to reflect. I would actually say 6 months to reflect, because he came back and I still didn't cover him, even when he started getting messy or whatever. And I still didn't. Technically, I haven't covered his stream or anything, but I'm going to talk about the bullshit. Don't be making all those threats again. Acting like I'm responsible for you guys not getting in your car for 10 fucking years. And we literally reamed Paul Again, if we were in on it, Paul would have absolutely said, "Shut up, bitches! You were in on it." I mean, God, he was annoying to talk to as well. All right, that's where I was at. Okay. So when did he start drinking again, or was he just always drinking and just kept it? I always listen to him on, like, 2-speed. So unless I put it on normal, I can't really tell. Well, sometimes it's obvious, but only if you listen to him normal can you really hear it. But when he's sped up, wasn't AC starting to cover him too? Possibly. I mean, but calling names is just, that's what I don't like. Again, cover someone all you want, but the derogatory shit, no. And I've not made any jokes on his job, nothing. And I don't like to hear other people, like, I'm happy if anybody has a job that they like, if they're getting benefits, happy for them. Especially if it keeps them off the internet being absolute, saying the most nastiest shit. Dolly's Wait, who's Dolly? Dolly Vision Creator. Oh, it is Dolly the Clone Sheep. Okay, I was right on that. Exactly, Michelle. That's what I kept telling myself. I'm like, nope, don't be taken in. He can be very charming. He can be likable. He can be funny. I was trying to give him a chance, Daisy Girl, that if he had really turned his life around, and it became evident to me in the last 3 or 4 months that he was reverting back. I wasn't going to try to hasten it along by, putting up all the videos to push him right back to it. But yeah, now I don't care. You're going to say those things, and lie and make up shit. I don't care. All right, we're going to have to talk about that. What's the thing of clones? Is that just because somebody is going into chats as content creators or subs or whatever? Yeah, why should I be offended? Is that what it is? Let me get down here to see if that's what. Doesn't everyone remember me losing my shit trying to get Paul? Yes, exactly. God, he's so frustrating. But I absolutely, the way you and Vol, I think, was up there, and excuse me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure, and I think I came up trying to get answers out of Paul, and like, why did you do this? And again, did he talk about Paul at all? Or Debbie? No. He's all focused, again, acting like there's a big fucking plan. Honestly, I would admit it at this point just to be fucking done with it. If I had done it, if I was part of it, if I had instigated it, I have no problem taking accountability if I did it, but I fucking didn't. But again, this is one of those things, though. Like, again, do I know all of Marie's involvement in it? No, I don't know how much she talked to Paul. I really don't. So I can't say whether I want to say. So after that night, because I did think about it, and I remember her coming into the chat. And again, not everybody sits in a group chat, all sitting there waiting for somebody to write something all afternoon. People come and go, sometimes days at a time, sometimes they'll check in the morning and at night or whatever. But I remember coming in or reading it and saying that what Paul was trying to do. And of course, I'm asking Paul. And, I have like 2 memories, really. So I really can't say which is which. One of her saying she told him not to do it. Or I will go with that, because I don't recall her really saying I'm going to find somebody to do it. So I'm not going to lie about it and say that she did that. Again, I only said those things just based off my history. I know there's a lot of stuff that happens behind the scenes. So, but I didn't see that. I did not see her say, yeah, I'm going to go find Debbie to do that. I absolutely implied it, that she found a Patsy. And yeah, I talk shit just like everybody else. So, like, seriously, Maria, get over it. I listen to your own fucking lives and all the shit you talk about people. I bet he does. I would have left that one up. Yeah. Again, I remember, I'd have to go look at the date of the FOIA call that was sent to me. I remember there being a delay. Like, they were trying to find what police department was called, and we were trying to define what police. I mean, again, I didn't know where he lived or anything like that. So I mean, I wasn't requesting FOIAs, or if the FBI was involved. Like, seriously, if we were involved, wouldn't we already have that information and know exactly who to call? No. I do remember, yeah, I remember Heidi calling and asking. I don't remember how that one ended, if they were the ones that handled it or if it was another department. Yeah, the doorbell cam definitely proved it. And hearing the call that was made. Oh, that does suck. Yeah, I don't get dragging him for having a job. Nope, I won't either. And that's what they were doing to him that night. And I do think Jen was trying to, in her way, trying to defend him. And I don't know why that upset him so much. It's more than anybody else was doing. Well, I can say this. Having insurance, Kendra, like, sometimes I would rather say I don't have insurance because like, I had some dental work, and even with insurance and our copays are, again, our copays are more. If then I've tried it before, I call in and just say I don't have insurance, and it's lower. So I'm telling you, insurance, between the premiums and then the yearly out-of-pocket costs, it's a fucked up system for sure. It really is. But I am going to have another surgery. I'm going to try to do it as soon as this is done healing. I'm doing the eyelid too, because it's not working right. So yay. It's not cosmetic. If it was cosmetic, I'd be doing both of them. Well, they do sell it over the counter. Meloxicam. Oh, I used to take that many years ago. Methocarbamol is, I think, better. Those are both muscle relaxers, right? Or is meloxicam anti-inflammatory? I might be getting confused. I like methocarbamol better than, is it cyclobenzapine, I think, is the other one I started on. Yeah, that's not good. I saw you got yourself a little brace. I just found a referral to call my hand specialist today. Place. And without the discount, it would have been, holy shit. Oh, tendonitis. That's right. Oh, surgery on your hands. I can imagine how painful that is. Good, Daisy Girl, good luck with your surgery as well. Can they do that for surgery for arthritis? Okay, I'm getting back down here now. Yep. I don't even think I knew until the FOIA came that it was Debbie. Getting old sucks ass. I'll tell you that. I'll talk to you about something, Kendra, that might work. I'll DM you after. Oh, exactly. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Impersonating. I mean, they made some serious. Not only were they doxing, they were slandering. I mean, it was absolutely a free for all. I'm not going to mention the other one, but no, Jenny's not that dangerous. No, she was just looking up shit all night long for him, night after night after night. Maybe if it's that good. And let's see, I was going to talk. Yeah, get it all done too in 1 year so you don't have to keep starting over with your co-pays. That's why I started on some dental. Of course, the out of pocket, or I think they only cover $1,500, which I'm probably already over. So that's probably not going to help. I got to look into that. It's anti-inflammatory. Okay. I used to take that years ago. Oh, it's over the counter now? I wake. Oh, yeah. It's just starting, Brooke. He does look different. I'll tell you that. He's another one that he does look different, whether it's a clone or whatever. He's definitely different. Oh, they replaced the joint. Oh, no, thank you. Hold on, I'm just going to check my phone. He's going up a mountain, and I told him to let me know when he's at the top. Let's see. Just want to double check. Okay, well, I have to check on him in a second. I agree. So why birthday month? Exactly. I wish I had like leap year birthday and have one every 4 years now. Oh, okay. Oh. Yep. Gotta use your hands. After I used to have. Oh. I'm sorry. I have some old ones, but it's like 10 years old, so. I think I do. Or I may have returned it to the pharmacy at this point. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Sarah. Really. I tell you, Daisy, Ed, Brooke, yeah, hitting 50, like literally was everything was good. The skin was good. I would say most of the other things were good, but yeah, I don't know. 50 is a freaking magic number. Heading. Yeah, you got to take care of it though. Ooh, I got to the bottom. All right, so what was I going to say about today's nonsense? What am I going to say? I think George summed it up. I didn't hear KK's really, so all I heard a little bit that apparently this was sent around. They sounded to me like they were trying to make it sound like recent in that first, and then the answer was, and so people should know, I guess, exactly when it happened, whoever sent the information. So I don't know if it was specifically being left out on purpose. Because when I went back and was looking for something in Maria's lives, I mean, she's basically always, and I don't know if it's true, none of my business, you know, she's always accusing. And again, that's why I thought Maria knew something about this, just because of the things that she was saying in her lives. Like, she knows for a fact what Clint's up to, what Jen's up to, what every fucking arrangement in their house is up to, and everybody judging every single thing. And I don't know. To me, it's too much. Leave people's relationships alone, in my opinion. You know, how many community tabs am I up to already today now? Did I get another one? We can I can send you a signed autograph, Maria, if you really just can't let it go with me. That's a whole other live. I can't remember. That's why my doctor. Well, I think it's pretty much the same for everybody. It sucks. Hey, Rainbow. Does anybody have questions? I don't even know how long I've been gone. 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Now, Florida's become very conservative as well. I had surgery on my eye with an implant, and I was given Tylenol. Tylenol. I still have stitches in one place. I'm like, dude, I got Tylenol at home, but thanks. Oh, really? Some people do. Here, let me take this down. Let me get back over here. Sorry. Just make sure you all saw it. Let me get back up here. Where was I? Yeah. Florida, no pain pills. Really. It's really hard to get. Okay, there it was. I don't know, just someone, I don't know. There's just a little too much glee and I don't know, trying to destroy a relationship or to be proven like, see, we were right the whole time. Look what happened when you were broken up. Or that's what I was talking about. Like, they were trying to imply that it was, yeah, very recent. It's my understanding this was when they were separated. I don't even, it makes me feel yucky to even talk about. Should Clint have talked to her about it? Yes. But I'm not going to judge. Every relationship is different and hard. Yeah, I'm glad I kept it. Credit to Valjean, apparently. I don't know if she's back, but I remember I copied that. So yeah, credit to her. Thank you for reminding me. You know, I'd get this kind of enjoyment if it was my moments. Right? I mean, we make jokes and stuff, but literally not literally blowing up the relationship online. Janet Sue, also known as Brillo Head. Yeah, maybe I'll get some pictures made up. She'll probably just make it a dartboard or something. Does sound like obsession at this point. Has implants confirmed? Yeah, I didn't know they were putting in an implant. Is that what you're talking about? I don't know how many doctors anymore. That's why my doctor is such an asshole. And I was going to tell this story. So yeah, I woke up out of surgery and I was upset because normally, I couldn't close my eye at all. And of course, I'm coming out of anesthesia. And but I tell you, the first time I had surgery, which was like, I don't know, 8 surgeries ago, I came out swinging, like literally swinging. There's reasons behind that. But anyway, I've gotten better. But anyway, I woke up, I couldn't close my eyes, freaked the fuck out, and it wasn't covered. And I'm like, I can't have my eye open. I've had so many scratches, blah, blah, blah. And they bring the doctor in to try to explain it to me. And he yelled at me, he said, "Why are you being so difficult?" And I'm like, "Why are you being so abrasive?" Anyway, I wanted to dump him so bad, but he's the best freaking surgeon. Like, he does good work compared to the other eye centers around Florida, and surgeons, they just have these god complexes. So I went to my post-op and I apologized. I really didn't want to, and then that's when he even told me that, oh yeah, I put it in, because I'm like, I thought this was just dried blood, but why are there stitches here? Oh yeah, I put it in an implant. I'm like, oh, again, why didn't you tell me that? Like, seriously, because I've had other implants and they failed. So I should know that it was in there. But whatever. Yeah, that's what I did. Hey, allegedly. Sorry, you were one of the ones that said hello to me the other night, and I did not see. I apologize. Primary doctors, it takes a while to get, specialists. And if you find a good one, even if they have a bad attitude, I don't know. I don't know. You have to be able to communicate well with them too. And make bank. Yeah, I'll tell you another story back offline, Kendra, about something that happened even before the surgery. It was ridiculous. And the ridiculousness for a deep clean here at my dentist, it used to be $150. Now I'm going to sound old. And I'm talking about like literally just a couple of years ago. They wanted $600 for a deep cleaning on my teeth. And I'm like, how long is that going to take? Oh, an hour. And again, that's my copay. That's a copay. It's ridiculous. Where's a doctor can fuck up? Oh. Think about private. If your doctor fucks up, you can sue. Oh. It's been a weird day. It has. Tracy, I just saw Clint and Jen at the grocery store about an hour ago, and they seem to be very happy together. Jen knows what's being said about Clint, and it appears, oh, good, good, good. And hopefully they can keep their relationship, and I would hope that people would just leave their relationship off. Let them have a chance. I don't know if they're what it is about, there's a lot of people that don't work and are on YouTube. I don't know why Jen's being so harshly judged on that, just that I'm talking about this specific fact, that she has to get a job, or she's taken advantage. Like, it's nobody's business. If that's the way they worked it out, if the Alice is obviously okay with it, it's no one's fucking business. Oh yeah, that's why I'm elderly at 11. Because I went to the doctor. Susie and Kay have used. Yeah, exactly. It was good to hear. That's good to hear. Well, so she gets out. They do stuff together. That's good. That's a good question. He said when we were, because my husband was with me out on the post op, obviously couldn't drive, and he was trying, again, we tried to have the conversation the day of surgery. But he never told me that day I had an implant. It wasn't until I'm literally like, I have an implant. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, see, that's the kind of thing I would like to know. And he's like, most people don't want to know how the sausage is made. They just want good results. And I'm like, well, I want to know how literally the sausage is made, I guess. That's a very good question. When I walked in to the surgery center and I saw it handwritten on, it said implant. But the last time he said he was going to put an implant in, and he didn't. So I'm like, wait, you're doing an implant? And he's like, that's what it says. And did I have a chance to talk to the doctor before surgery? Nope. See, I could go on. I had bad experience the last time too. I was trying to ask the doctor. I was literally strapped to the fucking table. Sorry, I do have a little trauma. I was strapped to the table because he didn't give me any FaceTime before the surgery, because they get you in and out. Like, Florida is big for all kinds of these little surgery centers. I was literally strapped to the table, already hooked up to everything. And he comes in and I said, why aren't you putting in an implant? We already talked about this, that you're doing it. And he just, I don't know, like just said something very dismissive. And then he nodded at the anesthesia guy and said, do it. And that was it. And I woke up crying because and my patch was like soaking wet because I was just so fucking irritated. Of course, I said I would never go back, but I went back because he does better work. Don't fall over. But yeah, you know what? That is a very good point. It was literally handwritten in after I signed all the papers and went back. In case Maria is watching, I made sure to. Jeez. There you go. That's going to be a whole live in itself. Uh-oh. There you go, Zeus. Really? Allegedly. That is just crazy, isn't it? I'm about to do it my damn self. Buy some scrapers and do whatever. And to me, personally, overcharge you, upcharge. Yeah, I might, for the actual cleaning, I might go to a dental school, really, for real. I just can't see spending $600 for a deep cleaning. And no, I am not, what's the word? Grifting. Oh, is that the one? I need someone in Canada to mail me cold RX. There is one that I have to get from the pharmacy, the one that they use to make meth. I forget the name of it. They're the only ones that actually work for sinus problems for me. Whatever they're putting in, like NyQuil and Dayquil, the nasal stuff, it doesn't work. So I have to go, or my husband will go to the pharmacy, and you can only get like 1 or 2 boxes, and you have to give your driver's license and all that other bullshit. You can get Cody. Oh, that's right. And I traveled overseas. You could get, I forget what it's called. He probably has good insurance then. No. Good. Clint said that he hopes Maria never calls him again and tries to talk to him in Spanish. It gives him the creeps. Oh. Does he speak Spanish? He needs to block her. He should not be, he shouldn't be trusting or talking to anybody. Not in this group. What the doctor has to come in and speak. He popped his head in, but he's, again, you wouldn't believe, my husband, didn't believe it either. Again, though, I don't want to make this all about, we all have, I'm sure, really bad surgeries. The implant I had before back in 2017, and I lived with it for like 2 years. It like flipped around. It was a cadaver bone, and it stuck out, and it looked horrible. But at the same time, they had put in, because my eye wasn't closing all the way, blah blah blah, and there was because they put the wrong size cadaver bone in, my bottom lid stuck out. So I was like already getting scratched right from the beginning. So they put in a clear contact, and they told me it fell out. I'm like, no, I can't see. Like literally my eye would dry out like every 8 minutes, and I'd have to add drops for 6 freaking weeks. I was adding drops, and telling them, and they would say, it's not in your eye. It's not in your eye. And that's when I finally gave up and went to this other doctor, and they found the contact behind my eye, and that's what was drying out my eye. And he took that's when he took out that implant, and of course I was like amazed, so happy, because it looked really bad. My eye was gaping at the bottom. It's constantly getting scratched. It's so sad to be grateful to be treated like shit. Well, grateful for the end result, at least. Sorry, I'm not trying to talk a lot about that, but that's just been my life. I'd like to talk about that then, because I had the anesthesiologist come in, the nurse come in. It was like, what really messed me up was the time when I was strapped to the table, and while I was in the mid-sentence asking about that stupid fucking implant, he nodded to the anesthesia guy to shut me up. But I've been to a few of them. I know. But I'm telling you, there's so many, and they're so bad. It's like, because of Florida, you guys all know, is a retirement place. So there was someone else recently that had another experience kind of similar. It's like a factory, like for cataracts, glaucoma, or whatever. They have these huge centers here, and it's usually filled with older people. That was my mistake going to that guy. I should have gone to well, they said they were reconstruction, but I found an actual reconstruction that worked with the hospital. So anyway, yeah, it's been a process. She should probably apply for that if she hasn't already. Again, it's not really my business, and it is hard to work when you're having to go to the doctor. I mean, I know a lot of people do. I know a lot of people have chronic conditions in work. But again, if it's not a problem for that family, it's no one's business. right? I know, Lisa, you've been through it too. I'm so glad you're back home. Yes, it is like that. And I'm trying not to come across like I'm complaining, because honestly, even though he's a dick, and I just have to, and he basically said that. He's like, look, I'm not warm and fuzzy. I get, and when I said, I know you do good work. I don't really like you, but you do good work. And that's kind of how we left it. She is disabled, Lisa Spitson. Yeah. I don't think it's good for mental health, but again, that's just an opinion. For people that just don't want the best for you. And I get it. She also contributes. But I'm not here to really talk about Jen. Be cleaning for teeth here. Where's that at? Oh, that's Canada. No. Sudafed, yes. The actual real Sudafed. Girl, that's so funny. After I started having dental problems, I made an investment. I got the water pick, the electric toothbrush. I'm like, I'm never going through that again. I probably did. But it was weird that it was just handwritten at the bottom. And they didn't make me sign it or initial it or anything. Because honestly, he always put it, actually he didn't put it. After, when he didn't put it in, when he said he was going to put it in, he's like, I don't know until I get in there to see how much scar tissue there is, blah, blah, blah. So, and I get that. I guess I had I'll be a little vulnerable here, guys. My eyes really sunken in. And so I think I was just more heartbroken the last time that I was hoping it would be fixed, because they took it out, let me heal, and I thought I was getting it put back up, and it didn't, and it just crushed me. Honestly, that's really what it was. I was expecting it, had really planned on it, and while he fixed the gaping lid and everything, it was still sunken in under the eye. Like there's nothing under it that was giving it support. So that's why it keeps sinking. So anyway, but so yeah, I'm much happier this time. I just bought some at the grocery store. Oh, it's still thundering. That means that had to be like $1,200 or something actual for an hour's worth of work. I'm going to try calling and saying I don't have insurance, guys, and see how much it would be. I bet you it's going to be like $400. Oh, he does. Is she seriously still calling him after, they've been fighting for the last 2 years? Does she still talk to Clint? It's a discussion because it highlights disparities and inconsistencies, healthcare. Yeah, and you got to be careful, because it kind of sounds like I don't want to come across as either I'm complaining, and everybody knows that has any kind of condition. You don't want to come across a couple different ways. So talking about it and bringing awareness to it is sometimes misconstrued as you're whining about it, or you know what I mean. So yep, it was. Sweets can absolutely. I didn't want to shout you out, but she reacted like I've reacted. She's like, "Get the fuck out!" They didn't even tell her what was wrong, and they were trying to schedule a surgery. Like they just, I guess, assumed she knew what exactly. And the doctor tried to. Also, I'm sorry. I hope this is okay. The doctor still tried to close the sale, because she's like, no, you're not even telling me this is seriously how it is here. And I'm not exaggerating in certain fields, especially with eyes. They did not even tell her what was wrong. And the doctor called later because she said, no sell, basically, no deposit. No, I'm not on the surgery schedule. The doctor's like, trying to call back and finish the sale, but it was too little too late. Yeah. Well, maybe this is how she's doing it. Honestly, I don't know how often she goes live or what kind of coin she's got rolling in. I mean, good for her, but I hope, yeah, pay some shit back. Pay some shit back. And that's just the shit she was caught for. Oh, wait, what was the brochure? Wait. You got to remind me about that, sweetie. I'll be glad to do a live with that. Because I have experience. Lots of us have experience. Scares people, telling them. Oh, wait, let me read this again. Starting over. Oh, I agree. Focusing on the internet. Okay, yeah. Social Security scares people, telling them they'll take your disability away if you make over. Is that what it is? $1,500 a month. I know someone dealing with Social Security. Yes, of course. Oh, the lifestyle package. Yes, and you get different levels of eyesight, and was it like laser? They would also. I don't want to know. I'm just going to say, let's say it was a glaucoma. Okay, one lifestyle package 1, they take care of the glaucoma. A lifestyle 2, or 3, I think it was, would take care of the glaucoma and do laser on your eyes so that you wouldn't need glasses anymore. I mean, it's like a freaking menu. It's ridiculous. But again, they never took the time to explain to her. So I know Sweets gets it. It's very frustrating. Honestly, I'll just be honest. My pre-appointment, when I went in and said, yeah, it's time. I'm scratching my eye all the time. It needs to be lifted up. And he's like, okay, all right, let's put it on the schedule. And that was it. Like literally less than 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. Oh, wait, he said, hold up the thing. Just look at the wall real quick. He didn't do all the doodads with my eyes. He just, wanted to see how bad the vision was. Because I said, I see double sometimes, blah, blah, blah. He did that little close your eye. And then, okay, you're on the schedule. And I'm like, okay, fine. Don't do that. I would refer you to this guy, Sweets, but he'll do a good job, but he is an asshole. He's an absolute asshole. Yeah, I like animal shelter, I think would be a awesome place for her to maybe spend some time to get in it. And I'm not going to bash somebody. I mean, again, for all the people watching Jen, they're home the same amount. They're on YouTube the same amount. So bashing someone for the same amount of time that you're on is really hypocritical and bullshit to me. And don't understand that there's a lot of people either watch because they have chronic issues or, and this is their life and the way that they actually socialize. But they want to hold it against the content creator if they're doing the same thing or not living their life exactly like someone else. That's why I get irritated with the whole thing. I understand Jen does stuff that just irritates people, but focusing in on that bullshit, that's where I call hypocrisy, because a lot of those people that are subs are there watching, hate watching. Jules has pretty standard amount of people that come, for hours at a time. You can tell there's a lot of hate watching in Jen's lives when it's only 20, maybe 10, 15, 20 people actually chatting, and there's another 60 just watching. So you can't sit there and criticize somebody that they're watching when you're watching it. By the way, I think we have a time change this weekend. The finance person told me the finance person. See, it's like buying a freaking car. They just move you from one location to the other, run you through the stations of the eyes, don't tell you the results of any of them. I've never been told anything about the results of those tests. That's ridiculous. Let me see what time it is. Is it almost time for you guys? Oh, you guys are going to bed in a minute. Let me close the door on them. Anyway, so I hope I doesn't come across as whining. It's just, it is what it is. Everybody, as we get older, is going to have some kind of medical procedure at some point. Everyone. Your hands, your eyes, your back. It is what it is. There are people who go live and snipe Jen. Exactly. Exactly. And they'll, if I'm not mistaken, didn't KK, again, I don't really follow her, but someone told me she was live this morning and I was doing something and I was listening and I guess she covered Terry time. And then Jules goes live. I didn't watch the whole thing, but it appeared to be the exact same video that KK covered like an hour or two earlier. So, and Sophie does Lori, but then goes into this whole engagement thing then. And so then KK goes live again to also discuss the whole engagement ring thing again. So, again, that's, I mean, I guess I could go and request the files from Cooch and cover John's bullshit again, but she did a spectacular job. And I do see the poking of things being said, trying to, I think, start some shit with some of us on this side. I say I see it. And that's just what I've seen, which isn't a lot because I don't normally watch these people. But so just from the little that I have seen, I don't know why Missy's going. I saw Missy was threatening to go at Kendra. I don't know why. But it was the fact that I'm gonna make you cry or something like that. And I'm paraphrasing. I don't know, Kendra, were you a bad girl? Good. I'm glad you're definitely getting a second opinion. Yep. And I mean, I get it. Like, I don't want to give John the view. When were you sniping him or did you cover him after? I think one of them you covered while he was live, but honestly, he was being such a dickhead. And then he changes his subscriber to like 5 months or 5 weeks or some shit. So yeah, come in, E11, grab the link. Okay. Tell you what, John. What is it? March the 5th? Oh, I gotta make a call. March the 5th. I'll see you April 7th. Okay, or whatever. April. I'll come back. It's a pow pow. What does that mean? What's that mean? Honestly, at that point, I would have too. I think I've only done that once, and that was to Maria that one night. That one night. Is she a bad girl? Are you a bad girl, Kendra? We all got kicked out of John's. We had to go Gypsy. You should have been hearing the mental coaches like, come find your people, Gypsy. So we were all trying to send you the mental where to go. Yeah. So John, though I don't think I would ever take your link. You can't have your thing set to that long. It's not, people can't come up, dumbass. It reminds me of that video I made. I might play that here before we leave. Hold on. Maybe we'll go back to doing some AI. Let me see if I can find this one video. This is what it reminds me of. Because I didn't watch his second one that night. I think it was under videos. Hold on. I love this video because it's so funny to me. Here it is. Let me share it. Share. Let me see if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. Here we go. I love this. This is so true because I was back asleep.
So yeah, come on. Here's the link. Grab it. Tell me I'm a piece of shit. You're all watching. All of you are watching right now, and you won't do dick about it. I'm waiting still for like somebody to come up.
That's exactly how it's like. There's so many mornings I woke up to him. Take the link, 11. Take the link, whoever. Dumbass, that's not going to happen. You know, Cooch was live. I hope I responded. I don't know. I was, again, down to one eye that night and mad. So, hey, Silent. I was probably just going to wrap up here. I got to make a phone call too. I got to make 2 phone calls. Was anyone else going live tonight? Let me check. George was live before me. And I don't remember before that. Just pulling up my phone. Guess that one's over. I don't see anybody. Yeah, Maria. Don't pay attention to crazy E11. I found out like everyone else in Sophie's live. I didn't give her any information. I'm so obsessed. Yeah, I'm not following you around here. You're following me around. You're waiting on every word I say. If I wasn't so important in your life, if you weren't so obsessed, you wouldn't even like know everything I'm writing. Sarah, I wish. Still. Right. All right. You guys have any other questions before I go? I don't know when I'll be back. Whoa, what the hell? Silly. You all right? All right. Well, it was nice seeing you guys again. Talking to you guys again, I should say. And hopefully I will be back soon. And hopefully we all get a nice sleep tonight. Did I drop you? Can you hear me? No, the chicken tried to drop for sure. But hey Barbara, thank you. Thank you, sweetie. Same. Yep, we'll see you guys next time. If y'all don't mind, hit the like. I'll play us out with some chickens because that's what I do. Maria, you should just lean into the whole I think you're a little obsessed with some what are those things called? Iguanas. And you're like waiting till they're practically dead to freaking just jump on one. I know you're not cooking it up. Oh, thank you, Barbara. I appreciate that. So far, so good. So far, so good. It's actually been one of the easier ones, all things considering. So we're good. But yeah. Be careful if you're a iguana in her area. She's gonna get you. Hey, Ghostface. All right, guys. I'm gonna play this out. Y'all have a great rest of the day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, guys. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Damn it. Please hit the like again if you think about it. Thank you, guys.
This here's a jam for all the fellas. Try to do what those ladies tell us. Get shot down cause you're overzealous.
Ya ni llegó. Presente. Here we go.
Y'all ready for this?
If you want my
Bum diggy 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 bong diggy bong. Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping and the
Sensual. Un movimiento sensual. Sensual. Un movimiento muy sexy. Sexy. Un movimiento muy sexy. Sexy. Y aquí se viene azul azul con este baile que es.
Llevo al dealer que quede en el este y yo le pregunto cuál tú quieres, este o este, este o este. Échale saliva, se fue. Este o este. Échale saliva, se fue. Este.
Súmale mambo pa' que mi gata prenda los motores. Súmale mambo pa' que mi gata prenda los
X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out from stainless steel. Hit it, Fergie.
all the time I turn around, brothers gather round, always looking at me up and down, looking at my. I just wanna say it now, I ain't trying to round up drama, little mama, I don't wanna take it. And I know I'm coming off just a little bit conceited, and I keep on repeating how the boys wanna eat it, but I'm trying to tell that I can't be treated.
Tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. Music loud, women walk, being kicked around since I was born. Never tolerate, I don't hate, and you may look the other way.
until the break of dawn. I go on and on, on and on, on and on until the break of dawn. I go.
Assemble.
Bye, guys.